Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a resin project. Now, I was contacted by PandaHall and offered some products to do some videos for them. I picked 4 kits, so I'm splitting these videos into 4 separate videos. This is kit 1. This one comes with 10 or 11 flat back little silicone molds, which I'm assuming are for pendants or keyrings. It comes with a little bag with some finger gloves, droppers, stirring sticks, tweezers, a little silicone mixing bowl. It comes with some crushed shell and a box of iridescent flakes. Now, looking at this, it made me want to do something that I've been meaning to do for a while, which is make a little fishbowl scene. I think this is the perfect shape for a fishbowl brooch, so that's what I'm going to do today. But I did notice amongst these there was a shape that to me looks like a honey jar, so I might do this at the same time as a pure basic simple extra brooch because I think it's only going to take a couple of steps. So let's get in about this. Let's make some resin. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of mica. Now this is a little dark, so I'm going to add some white to it. And I want the thinnest layer to cover this, no more than just cover the base. Okay, while that is curing, I'm going to float some iridescent flakes on the surface because this is going to be my background layer. Just want some shine in my background area. Okay, so for the first one, I'm going to be using my own work as inspiration. These are a set that I made years ago, but I totally love, so I ended up keeping it for myself. This lives in my jewellery box. Now I'm using polymer clay. I'm going to be working on this little heat mat. So to give myself an exact shape, I'm just going to take the packaging that this came in. I've ripped it in half so it's singular, and I'm just going to roughly trace. Okay, when I get it to a stage that I really like, don't worry, I'm not gonna make you sit through that while I do the other one. I'm going to do the exact same thing, but just a different style. The next thing I do is get my pastels. It looks so pretty. So I'm going to bake this per the instructions, and I'm going to do the other one, and when we come back our resin will be set, this will be nice and baked, and we can proceed. Okay, it's next morning and these are nice and cured. So I'm taking my little clay, and the good thing about these clay is that even after baking you can trim them if they don't fit. And I think I'm going to trim the bottom edge down a little tiny bit. Mix up some resin. I think I might go for bright yellow coloured sand, maybe with a few of the crushed seashells. I've left these to cure overnight, so they are fully cured and they are looking kind of cool. See how they are. I do really like the shape of these molds. One of these times I'm going to do one face down so this becomes my front, but for this I really needed to see what I was doing. So now, sanding. I use nail files and buffing blocks, and I just want to straighten up these edges. And we're going to dome them, but I forgot to bring this in when I was working on it. So far I've put a little honey label, I've put a clear layer, and then this is just black nail varnish after the clear layer has cured. I just need to put a little honey coloured layer on, so I'm going to have that in. I completely forgot to show you that when I was working on these. I feel like these molds are not straight. I'll just do it straight onto the mat. Normally I like them being elevated so I can see if there's any running, but sometimes silicone molds are not all that straight. And I have a mica powder that makes a really good honey colour. It is Corn Yellow by J. Diction. I'm just going to pour that straight in, like so. I'll give that a little run over with my lighter. and we have to leave these to cure overnight. So there we go. Okay, so the tops are done, and these are looking so freaking cute. So my honey jar is also looking kind of cute, but I want to add something to this, so I'm just going to put it aside for now. These just need the backs done, and they are done. So what am I going to use? I think these are going to be brooches. I'm not really much of a jewellery person, but I do occasionally like brooches, and I love both of these so much that I'm definitely going to use both of these. So okay, now because these are already shiny, I'm actually going to take the shine off. Resin does not run very far if you take the shine off something. Okay, so I've used super glue and pushed the pins on. I'm just going to sit on the super glue for a few minutes while I make my resin. I'm only going to make a very tiny amount of resin. Now, while I have clear resin, I'm also going to do my little honey pot. I'm going to put a bee on it. I have these little bees in 2 shades of yellow. And I also have these ones. Let me see. I really like the bees. I think that one's too big. I think just one on the front. And I have to take this charm off. Okay, and much like I did with them, I'm going to take the surface off this, but just gently. So I really just want the thinnest of the thin. This is just it here, my bee. You could do this with UV resin, but I don't have a good UV resin. Yeah, this may slide. I should have maybe super glued it. So I'll find where he's gonna look good. I think there. Now for these two, I'm going to add a little bit of sparkle to my resin. Right, and this again is also going to be thin. So you just want it around your pen, and then to the edges really thin. There we go, they just need to cure, as does my honeybee, and then when my honeybee's cured, I'm just going to do the same thing on the back of my honeybee one. Put a little pin. This looks so freaking cute though. Come back when all these are completely finished. Good morning. I have managed to dye my hands purple from the fingers up. That's what all these purple lines are. Never mind. So anyway, these are finished, and this has still got to get its pin brooch on the back, but I'm not going to torture you with even more of that. And I think these turned out so adorable. Like, I love them so much. Unfortunately, this one fell on the floor and got scratched, so I'm going to have to recoat that. But look how freaking cute these are. I really love the honey jar. Not gonna lie, it's something that only took a couple of steps and was just like an afterthought. I love that too. I'm definitely going to wear all 3 of these. I hope you try this technique out. It is so simple to do. And if you're not good at making clay, you can always buy the tiniest little molds. You can get fish and little plants and seashells and just push your clay in them. You can find all of them on eBay, AliExpress, Amazon, PandaHall. There's lots of places you can find those miniature molds. So there we go, that is my resin for today. A technique I will definitely be reusing in future videos to make other things. I hope you liked these. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this, what your favourite one of these three is, and don't forget to subscribe and to hit the notification bell so that you are notified every time I upload a video. Hope you enjoyed this. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.